Good afternoon, class. Our subject for today is about health. Class, let us all stand and may I call on G-Boy to lead the prayer before we start the class.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Father in heaven, we are here before Thee. Help us to study well. Help us to be obedient and honest. Help us to love one another. Bless our teacher. Bless our school. Bless our country. And bring us all to heaven. Amen.
Amen. And good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Before you take your seat, kindly pick up some pieces of paper and make sure that your chairs are properly arranged. Now, let us check our attendance. Do you have an absent for today?
Ma'am, I'm glad to say that nobody is absent today.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you all today. And now, we are going to review our discussion on last meeting. What have we discussed last meeting? About
Solid waste.
very good. And what else?
Waterways.
Very good. What else?
Hazardous waste.
And
Biomedical waste.
oh, very good. And classify different types of waste.
Waste is classified as biodegradable or non-biodegradable.
Very good. And now, let's proceed to our an activity that present. Guess what? It is one of the cause of pollution anywhere. This is the clue. It is one of the cause of pollution anywhere. Guess what?
Garbage.
Garbage, correct. And now, look at the picture. What have you noticed about the pictures?
It is waste.
Very good. What else?
Sack of garbage.
Very good. And now, we are proceed to our activity. Are you ready for our activity, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we start the activity, arrange your chairs in circle. Since you are already have groups, choose a leader and a timekeeper, pacifier, and reporter. This activity is good for 15 minutes. Time starts now. Class, are you done? Are you done with your activity?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And now, our lesson for today is about diseases and disorders caused by poor environmental sanitation. What comes into your mind? What comes into your mind when you hear poor sanitation? These objectives is at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to name and describe the diseases caused by poor environmental sanitation. Number 2, explain how poor environmental sanitation can negatively impact the health of an individual. And number 3, please appreciate the importance of preventing through proper environmental sanitation. And now we proceed to our common communicable diseases related to poor environmental sanitation. The first is respiratory disease. Our respiratory disease have many examples of diseases: common cold, cough, influenza, tuberculosis, and asthma. And the symptoms that we have is, ayun, coughing, sneezing, chest tightness, and shortness of breath. And the second is the skin diseases. The white spot that we call an. And second is the ringworm infection. And the third is the boil. The gastrointestinal illness. The example of these are diarrhea, cholera, amoebiasis, hepatitis A, typhoid fever, intestinal parasitic worms, and schistosomiasis. And our next is neurological impairments. It is arsenic poisoning, mercury poisoning, and lead poisoning. And our next is vector-borne diseases. Examples of these are dengue fever, leptospirosis, and malaria. Do you have any question about our discussion?
No, Ma'am.
Very good. And now, we have an application. I remind you to check your activity as I discuss the lesson, and you will learn about this lesson for today. And our application is unsanitary practices in the world contribute to spread the diseases. Why do you think so? Why do you think so?
Ma'am,
Yes?
because most of diseases is caused by poor sanitation.
Very good. And now, in our valuing, environmental pollution is an incurable disease. It can only be prevented by very commoner. What does it mean? What is the importance of this lesson? I think we cannot experience these diseases and disorders when we clean the environment and prevent the diseases and disorders. Do you have any question about our lesson for today?
None, Ma'am.
Oh, and now we're going to evaluation. Get 1/4 sheet of paper and answer carefully. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1, which of the following diseases is not caused by disease-causing microorganism? Write your answer. Number 2, which statement best describes food and waterborne diseases? Write your answer. And number 3, which is not a chemical-related disorder caused by pollution and other man-made activities? Are you done?
Not yet, Ma'am.
Okay, let's proceed to number 4. Which of the following is not an effective way of preventing the spread of diseases caused by mosquitoes? And last, number 5. How can one help make the community and environment clean and green? Are you done?
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay. Please exchange your paper and check it honestly. And the answers. These are the answers. Number 1, letter D. Number 2, letter D. Number 3, letter C. Number 4, letter C. And number 5, letter A. Who got the perfect score?
Ma'am!
Very good. Or get your notebook and copy your assignment for our lesson for tomorrow. And answer carefully. This is about the environmental sanitation management and control. Are you done in copying? Are you done?
Ma'am!
Oh, very good. And now, thank you and have a blessed day. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, Ma'am!